Hey friends, tonight we step gently into a soft and timeless forest where the wind moves slowly through tall trees and the sky is painted with the golden hues of dusk. The air is warm and still, and every sound feels like a distant, soothing. You're here now and you're safe. There's nothing you need to do. Nowhere you need to be, just this moment, just this breath. So, before you settle in, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if it truly helps you relax. And if you'd like, let me know in the comments where you're listening from and what time it is in your part of the world now. Dim the light. Maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum. And let's ease into tonight's journey together. You begin by noticing your breath, exactly as it is. No need to change anything yet, just watch. Feel how the air moves in through your nose, and slowly drifts out through your mouth. Again, in and out. Gently now, let your exhale soften even more. Allow your shoulders to fall, just slightly. Inhale, and sigh it out. The sky is shifting above Euclid now, quieter. You imagine yourself standing at the edge of a peaceful forest. The light is dim and gentle. The kind of light that makes everything feel calm. The trees are tall and slender, moving only slightly with the breeze. You take one small step forward, the ground beneath your feet soft and welcoming. There's a faint sound in the air like distant wind chimes, only gentler. It's the sound of wind threading its way through leaves, high above. You pause for a moment and let it wash over you. It feels like being wrapped in a warm blanket. Breathe in, penned out. Each breath slows time a little more. The forest invites you in, not with words, but with presence. You take another step. Your arms hang loosely at your sides, relaxed, as if they too are being held by the evening air. You notice how your body begins to respond. Your jaw softens, your brow smooths, and the muscles behind your eyes let go. Let your chest rise slowly and fall. The world beyond the trees starts to fade. There is only this place, this moment, this quiet evening space. Your footsteps make no sound. The earth is covered in moss, like nature's cushion, cool and silent beneath your feet. You reach out and touch the bark of a tree. It's rough, ancient, but steady, just like your breath, steady and strong. Breathe in, slowly now, and release. In the distance. You hear a bird calling out one last note before sleep. The sky is turning from golden to lavender. A few clouds drift lazily past. The whole world seems to be preparing for rest, and so are you. Now, bring your attention to the back of your neck. Notice any tension there and allow it to melt. Imagine a soft hand brushing gently along your shoulders, inviting them to drop away from your ears. You don't need to hold anything anymore. With each breath, you feel yourself softening. The wind above continues its gentle song. You tilt your head back slightly and take in the height of the trees. They sway just enough to let the breeze pass, just enough to let the light flicker between branches. You are part of this scene now, not just watching it, but inside it. The forest accepts you completely, just as you are. Let your belly rise with the next inhale, and let it fall naturally. Inhale, hold for just a moment, and exhale gently, as if your breath were the breeze itself. There is a rhythm here, a quiet pulse beneath everything. It doesn't rush, it doesn't strain, it simply is. And your body, in its own beautiful wisdom, begins to match that rhythm, breath by breath. You walk a little further now, following the edge of the trees. The light fades even more, and the sounds of the day give way to night. You can feel sleep beginning to call, not urgently, not loudly, but like a soft lullaby from far away. Let your hands relax now, fingers gently curled, resting at your sides. Let the space between your eyebrows smooth out like ripples settling on water. You're doing so well. This is your time to rest. Inhale through your nose, hold, exhale out through the mouth. Now imagine the sky dimming one more shade, turning from lavender to a soft midnight blue. Stars haven't yet appeared, but they're coming. For now, it's just you and the trees, and the wind slipping quietly between their branches. The world is slowing with you. There's no hurry. There never was. Let yourself be held by this moment, by the soft earth below, by the warm air around you, by your own breath, which carries you deeper into stillness with every passing second. Breathe in and sigh it all out. The stillness of evening has settled in, and you are right where you're meant to be. You begin to notice the way the air changes as the light fades further. The sun is now only a suggestion on the horizon, and the soft breath of evening settles over the land like a warm shawl. You pause your quiet steps and lift your face just slightly. The breeze brushes against your skin, cooling, gentle, almost playful. Breathe in through your nose, hold for a moment, and exhale softly through your mouth. Let your shoulders fall just a little more. Feel gravity working with you, now, not against you. Let your weight sink downward to the earth, into the moment, into this breath above you. The tall trees sway slowly, leaves catching the breeze like tiny sails. You watch as they dance, come unhurried. They don't resist. They don't hold on. They simply move, just like your breath. Inhale slowly. Let it rise from deep in your belly. Hold. Exhale, and imagine the tension in your body drifting away with the wind. As the dusk deepens, so too does your sense of peace. You become aware of your spine and how it stacks gently like stones, supporting you without strain. Allow your chest to feel open, your ribcage expanding as your breath flows in like evening air through an open window. The path beneath your feet is wide and welcoming, scattered with fallen leaves and soft moss. You walk slowly now, not to arrive anywhere, but simply to move through this beautiful moment. Each step massages the soles of your feet, releasing whatever energy the day has left behind. The wind begins to hum a little louder, not harsh, but fuller, like the sigh of the world getting ready to sleep. You can almost hear words in it, not spoken language, but feelings, ease, comfort, belonging. Breathe in again, hold gently, and release, with a feeling of spaciousness opening within you. You come to a small clearing where the trees part slightly to let the last rays of light in. The ground here is especially soft, like velvet underfoot. You pause, you simply stand and breathe. Inhale, exhale. The sky above is now a canvas of deep blues and scattered pinks. It feels like the air itself is colored, like you're breathing in the hues of twilight. Every breath fills you with lightness. Every exhale grounds you deeper. You notice the coolness, now not a chill, but a refreshing contrast to the warmth of the day. It wraps around your ankles, your wrists, your neck, cooling your skin as your body sinks deeper into rest. Gently bring awareness to your face. Soften your jaw. Let your tongue rest behind your teeth. Relax your eyes, whether closed or softly open. Allow the muscles around them to melt like wax under soft candlelight. There is nothing to see. Now just this sense of calm spreading through you. That wind shifts direction slightly, brushing through the trees from another angle. You notice how it moves differently now, whispering lower, more rhythmically, like a lullaby only nature knows. You listen not just with your ears, but with your whole body. Inhale, hold, exhale. You notice your hands now, how open and weightless they feel. You flex your fingers just slightly and then let them go completely. Let them rest. You've held enough today. There's a subtle rustling overhead, the sound of leaves colliding gently as the breeze plays through them. You imagine lying beneath those branches, eyes closed, breath slow, completely safe. Take a deeper breath in now. Fill your lungs like you're filling a soft balloon, and then let it all go. Let your chest fall. Let your breath carry away anything you no longer need. You sense the trees themselves breathing with you. Their branches sway in harmony with your rhythm. You are not separate from them. You're part of this slow, living landscape. The air thickens slightly with the first signs of evening dew. It smells sweet like fresh earth, faded sun, and something else. Something ancient and soft, like time itself slowing down. Feel your legs, now long and loose. No tightness, no tension. Let your knees unlock. Let the weight travel downward. Allow the ground to support all of you. And with every exhale, let your body grow heavier, comfortably heavy. Rooted like the trees, steady, calm. The breeze moves over your skin again, and this time it feels like a memory, a familiar presence. You let it pass through you as if you're transparent, made of air and breath and fading light. You're beginning to sense a new rhythm taking over, a rhythm made of breath, wind, heartbeat, and quiet. It's slower than waking life, softer, safer. Inhale, hold for 3, 2, 1, and exhale, letting your chest sink lower, your arms go still, your mind quiet down. There's no rush. This is your space, your time. The breeze softens again, as if content now to simply stay with you, to sit by your side as night continues to fall, and you're just breathing, just listening, just being. You step once more, slowly, gently, onto the winding path before you. The forest ahead grows slightly denser, but not darker. The twilight lingers, woven like silk between the trees. Every branch and leaf is brushed with a soft bluish glow, as if lit from within. The breeze has become more constant, now soft, sustained, surrounding you like a lullaby. It threads through the canopy above, then swirls low across the moss-covered earth. You breathe in with it, as though you and the wind tell you how to sharing the same slow rhythm. Breathe in, feel the air enter your chest like a cool, silken ribbon. Hold for a moment, bend, and exhale, letting the wind carry away anything heavy you still hold. You walk without effort, without urgency. Your body responds effortlessly to the forest's energy, each step lighter than the last. The ground beneath your feet is cushiony and cool. Leaves rustle softly underfoot. You notice the scent of the trees, earthy, familiar, like cedar and pine after a rain. Bring your attention to your arms. Notice how your elbows hang loose. Let them be heavy, natural. Your hands swing gently at your sides with each step, as if floating slightly behind you. There's nothing to carry. Let the air hold you. With each breath, your body loosens further. Your knees soften. Your spine lengthens. Your breath moves freely now, from belly to chest, like waves gently lifting and falling on a quiet shore. Inhale through the nose. Hold just a second. Exhale through the mouth, and feel yourself soften like petals opening to dusk. Ahead, the path curves slightly and reveals a gentle slope leading into a deeper part of the forest. The trees grow closer here, but they do not crowd. They protect, they shelter. They form an archway above you, a natural tunnel lit by fading light and the hush of wind. As you enter this space, the sound of the breeze becomes richer, layered with rustling leaves, swaying branches, and the faint creak of old wood moving. Gently, you pause for a moment to listen with your whole body. Not just your ears, but your skin, your breath, your awareness. And now, inhale slowly, deeply. Let your belly expand, filling with calm. And exhale, releasing any tension left. In your lower back, feel it dissolve like mist. The air in this part of the forest is cool and slightly damp. It wraps around you like a soft, familiar blanket. The earth smells deeper here, as though time itself has settled into the roots and soil. You walk even more slowly now, as if moving through a sacred dream. You come upon a small wooden footbridge that crosses a stream so shallow you can hear the water whispering over smooth stones. The wind and the water speak together here in hushed tones only your heart can understand. Let your breath match that whispering rhythm. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. Pause. Now continue at your own pace, matching the wind's tempo. You don't need to count, just follow, just feel. As you cross the bridge, your body feels lighter, as though the forest has taken some of your weight. Not just physical weight, but the invisible kind too. Worries, noise, thoughts that spin left behind like shadows on the far bank. You touch the railing, aged and smooth, worn down by time and wind, and countless peaceful moments like this one. Your fingers trace its cool surface, then relax once more. Let your jaw unclench. Let your lips soften into a quiet smile. Let your thoughts thin out like fog rising in morning light. You are surrounded now by nature's lullaby. The wind through leaves, the water below the bridge, the rustling canopy above. All of it part of the same song, the same breath. Breathe in, hold it, and sigh it out slowly. On the other side of the bridge, the path widens again. You feel as though you're being gently guided, not by force, but by invitation. There's no need to wonder where the trail leads. It leads here, to this moment. You walk just a little further until you see it a soft clearing, nestled between a crescent of trees. The wind seems to swirl in slow circles here, never in a rush, always returning. It's a place made for stillness, a place bade for you before you step in. Pause, breathe, let this moment arrive fully. Feel your ankles loosen, your calves release. Let your thighs grow heavy and relaxed. Let your hips sink, as if settling into soft sand. Every part of you is slowing, quieting, softening. Inhale through your nose. Hold just long enough to feel the fullness. And exhale, like a sigh you've been waiting to release all day. Now, step into the clearing. The wind greets you like an old friend. It moves around you, not cold, not forceful, but knowing, familiar, comforting. The trees rustle above, in welcome, their leaves dancing just for you. You pause again and listen, not for answers, but for peace. And peace is here. Peace has been here all along. You stand in the center of the clearing, your breath slow, your body calm. The forest hushes slightly, as if it too is pausing to honor your stillness. The trees encircle you like gentle guardians, tall and swaying, letting the breeze flow between them in soft pulses. Inhale now. Feel the cool air sweep through your nose. Hold for a quiet moment and exhale gently, letting it ripple through your entire being. You tilt your head upward. The branches overhead cradle the sky, creating a mosaic of soft light and motion. The breeze weaves through them like a slow, invisible river, and the leaves respond in whispers. A hush here, a murmur there. It's not language, but it speaks to something deep inside you, something that remembers stillness. Let your shoulders release once more. Let your back soften. Imagine that each vertebra gently unwinds, loosening like a string, uncoiling with ease. You close your eyes now, with your sight turned inward, your other senses bloom. You feel the ground underfoot soft, yielding. You feel the temperature of the air, a cool kiss against your cheeks and hands. You hear the leaves, their gentle applause in the wind. Take another breath. a little deeper this time. And sigh it out, slow and easy. The breeze circles you now, almost as if dancing. You can feel it brush past your arms, your neck, the back of your head. It moves like a soft current, encouraging you to release, to loosen, to let go even more. Let your knees unlock and your thighs sink slightly. Let your weight shift downward. Imagine your body being held not by effort, but by trust. Trust in the earth beneath you. Trust in this moment. A gentle rhythm begins to emerge. Wind, breath, heartbeat. They start to feel like one. Like you're no longer separate from the forest, but part of its pulse. You sway just slightly, as if your body is echoing the wind through the trees. Now, bring awareness to your chest. Can you feel how it rises and falls without needing to force it? Let the muscles around your ribs expand like a slow wave moving outward. And when you exhale, let them soften and fall, like petals closing with the setting sun. The forest begins to darken, now not suddenly, not sharply, but like a slow curtain being drawn in silver and blue. The wind stays. It does not rush away. It stays with you, steady and calm, moving through the branches like a lullaby. Inhale, hold, exhale. As your breath slows, your mind begins to drift like a feather caught in the breeze. Thoughts become lighter. Some dissolve entirely. You're not holding on to anything. You feel a subtle pull toward the base of a great tree in the clearing, a towering sentinel with roots that stretch deep and wide. Its bark is thick and ancient, its trunk strong and welcoming. You approach it slowly, as though returning to something you'd forgotten you loved, with care. You lower yourself to the ground, the moss beneath you soft and cool. You lean gently against the tree's wide base. It supports you effortlessly. Its stillness becomes your stillness. Its silence, your silence. Bring attention now to your face. Let your forehead relax. Let your eyelids become heavy, like soft curtains drawn for the night. Let your lips part slightly. You don't need to speak. You don't need to do. Just breathe. Just be. Inhale slowly. Let the breath move all the way to your hips. And exhale, like the wind exhaling through. The trees dot the tree behind you feels solid, timeless. Its trunk is warm from the day's sunlight. You rest your back against it fully now. You feel your spine line up gently with its strength. There's nothing to hold. The tree holds you. The breeze continues, wrapping around your body like a long, weightless scarf. It slips through your fingers. It brushes your collarbone. It strokes along your calves and ankles. You feel yourself merging into it to a breath carried on the wind, your body part of the forest floor. You listen again to the sounds around you, the hush of branches, the soft hum of dusk, a bird calling once, then falling silent, and you know this place is safe. This place is sacred. Take one more slow, deep breath. In, hold. Out, you feel your heart soften, your chest expand, your belly rise and fall, gentle and natural. The wind is slower now, quieter, almost as if it too is preparing for rest. The light has faded to a deep lavender now. A few stars begin to blink above the treetops, but they don't intrude. They glimmer softly, like memories gently surfacing in a dream. You're not watching the sky anymore. You're feeling it. The color, bitter of it, the temperature of it, the softness of it. You are becoming dusk. Your legs grow heavier now, relaxed and still. Let the muscles melt, starting from the tops of your thighs down to your knees, your calves, your ankles, your toes. Feel how supported you are. Feel how safe it is to rest. The breeze moves slower still, like a quiet breath from the earth pit itself. And you are here for all of it, not chasing sleeps, simply opening to it, inviting it like an old friend returned home. Your back is gently pressed against the ancient tree, and the forest has fallen into a deeper kind of quiet, not silent but still, as if the earth itself is holding its breath with you. The wind is soft and constant now, moving around you like water in slow motion. Breathe in through your nose, feel the breath widen your chest, and release it out through your mouth, long and slow. Your body settles lower against the ground, into a bed of moss that seems to mold perfectly to your shape. The moss is cool and springy beneath you, cradling your hips, your spine, your head. You let your arms drift outward, palms facing up, fingers unfurled. There is nothing to grasp. You have all you need. Bring your awareness to your upper arms. Let them grow heavier. Let the weight move down to your elbows, to your wrists, and finally to your fingertips. Let your hands be still. Let them rest completely. The tree behind you is solid, unshakable. It's lived 1,000 sunsets. It has watched countless nights fall gently over the land. And now it watches over you. You are safe here, supported, protected. A soft gust brushes your cheek like a warm exhale. It feels almost like a sigh from the forest itself. The leaves above respond with a slow rustle, a gentle applause that rises and fades. No sharp edges, only softness, only flow. Inhale slowly. Let your ribcage open like a flower at dusk. Hold, exhale, letting your breath disappear into the wind. There is a deep comfort in this place, a sense that everything is exactly as it should be. The wind doesn't question where it's going. The trees don't hurry to grow. The earth doesn't resist the dark, and neither do you. Let your mind wander, now just a little, not far, not fast, like a leaf carried on the breeze. You don't have to control the thoughts, just observe them, as if you're watching clouds drift across a fading sky. Now gently bring your focus to your breath again. In, hold, out. Let your breathing become quieter, smaller, like it's retreating into a gentle cocoon. Each inhale feeds your body calm. Each exhale releases tension, melting it into the ground beneath you. You feel a warmth now, at your core heat, but glow, a soft radiance inside your chest, spreading slowly outward with each breath. It flows down through your belly, your hips, your thighs. It moves up through your neck, into your face, behind your eyes. This warmth is peace. This warmth is safety. The tree behind you creaks, softly, not in distress, but in dialogue. It speaks in old tones, reminding you that stillness is not emptiness. It is fullness, richness, connection. Inhale. Feel your lungs receive the quiet. Hold, exhale, and let your body drop just a little deeper into rest. You hear something new. Now rhythmic sound, faint, repetitive. It's the flapping of wings in the distance, birds returning to roost. The sound drifts through the forest, blending with the wind. Everything is winding down. Even the sky is dimming with purpose. You gaze up just for a moment and notice how the clouds have thinned. The stars above are becoming clearer. They don't twinkle sharply yet, but shimmer softly, like dreams beginning to take form. Let your brow soften. Let your eyes close completely now, if they haven't already. Let the world fade away behind your lids. You've seen enough for today now. Bring your awareness to your feet. Let the tops of your feet grow heavy. Let the arches release. Let your heels sink into the ground. Allow the weight to pull downward into the moss, into the soil, into the center of the earth. The wind moves. Once more this time, across your whole body. A cool, wide breath that glides over your legs, your belly, your arms. It touches you like a soft blanket being tucked in. Inhale, hold, and exhale. With each passing moment, you feel yourself becoming more still. Your breath is no longer something you're doing. It simply is, moving in and out like the tide, like the wind through the trees. There's a softness behind your thoughts now, as if the edges of your mind are feathering out. No sharp lines, no effort, just openness. You are not waiting for sleep. You are allowing it, welcoming it, falling into it without falling at all. The breeze slows again, and you feel it curl around your shoulders, like it's tucking you in. There is nowhere else you need to go, no next step, no task, only this dot. Breathe in one more time, slowly, and release every last trace of the day. You've arrived at rest. The forest is quiet now. The wind is a whisper. The sky has turned to velvet, and you are ready to drift. As you lie there, fully supported by the mossy earth and the strength of the tree behind you, the air thickens just slightly with the approach of night. The sky above is now a dusky indigo, painted with shadows and the faint shimmer of early stars. The wind has grown slower, heavier, more like a breath than a breeze. You take a moment to simply be, to notice the gentle rhythm that now lives in your body. Breathe in deeply but softly. Hold and exhale like a sigh that's been waiting all day. Let your entire body become still. Let your legs, your arms, your face, of you surrender to this calm now. Slowly begin to bring awareness to the crown of your head. Imagine a soft light there, warm and quiet, almost like the glow of a distant moon. This light begins to move downward through your scalp, relaxing every inch it touches. The muscles in your forehead soften, your eyebrows loosen. The small muscles around your eyes relax completely, as though someone has smoothed them with a fingertip. Let your cheeks release, your jaw unclench, your lips part just slightly in calm surrender. Let this light drift down into your neck now, easing every joint, every tired muscle. Boof. It continues into your shoulders, releasing them, allowing them to fall even lower, down and back. No need to carry anything. You breathe in again, letting the light move deeper with the inhale, and as you exhale, it melts downward, spilling through your chest, your upper back. Feel the tension. Leave your heart space. No pressure, no weight, just breath and wind and safety. Let your ribs expand on the next inhales, softly, slowly. Pair and feel them close gently again, like a bellows in perfect rhythm with the wind through the trees. You are breathing not just air now, but peace. With every inhale, the body receives stillness. With every exhale, the body releases anything it no longer needs. Let the calming light continue its journey down through your belly. Let your abdomen rise and fall with ease. There is no need to hold or protect. This moment is safe. This space is sacred. The light fills your hips now, softening the muscles at the base of your spine. You feel your pelvis release, your thighs become heavy and warm, and still the wind continues its gentle song, low and steady, like waves on a distant shore. You are wrapped in it, rocked by it. Bring awareness now to your thighs. Feel them sink into the moss. Let the warmth drift through, pews releasing any stiffness, down to your calves, your ankles, and finally your feet. Let the soles relax. Let your toes uncurl from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. You are now in a state of deep ease. Breathe in again. Hold for just a soft moment. Exhale, and let your body grow even heavier. The wind brushes your face, once more cool and sweet like the scent of twilight. You hear the rustling leaves respond, almost like they're whispering just for you. A lullaby in a language too old to translate, but deeply understood. You allow your breath to match this whisper, slower now, softer, in and out, like the world itself is breathing with you. Your mind floats gently, anchored only by breath and sound. You're not thinking, you're not remembering, you're simply here. And here, the forest holds you in perfect stillness. High above, a few stars begin to pulse through the trees. The wind moves around them too, just as it moves around you. Everything connected, everything calm. Inhale, hold, exhale. The breeze shifts slightly, carrying the scent of earth, bark, and something delicate, perhaps the perfume of distant flowers or the memory of rain. It is comforting, grounding. Let your awareness drop further numbed into your thoughts, but into your body, into the space behind your ribs, into the quiet center of you. You are resting not just on the ground, but with the ground, held in harmony, supported without question. A tiny sound carries on the wind, maybe the flap of a bird settling in, or the call of an animal far off in the trees. but it's not jarring. It's part of the lullaby. Everything here is soft, natural, serene. Let your jaw soften again. Let your arms grow heavier still. Let your chest fall just a little more with this breath. Inhale, a little slower now. Hold and exhale, letting yourself melt just a bit deeper. Your breath is the wind. Your body is the forest. Your spirit is the dusk. The light has faded, almost completely now. Only the faintest glow remains, like the sky is holding the last breath of day before sleep. You are ready, you are still, and you are safe. The breeze picks up slightly, now not stronger, but more purposeful. It seems to swirl with memories, not of anything specific, but of feelings. Familiar feelings, comfort, belonging. A quiet sense that you've been here before, even if only in dreams. You close your eyes more completely, if they weren't already closed. The darkness behind your lids is soft and deep, like velvet. It's not empty, it's full of calm, full of possibility. Take a slow breath in. Let it fill your chest gently. Hold and exhale, letting it wash through you like a wave of warm mist. As the wind moves through the forest, it carries with it fragments of sound, faint laughter from a memory you can't quite name. The low hum of something distant but safe, like being rocked gently in a cradle made of time. Let your body absorb these impressions without effort. Let them settle in your bones, in the soft rhythm of your heartbeat. You don't need to remember. You only need to feel. Your hands rest quietly beside you. You notice how peaceful they feel. Open, relaxed. No tension in the palms. No need to hold. The fingers curl slightly with ease, like leaves resting after a long day in the sun. The wind brushes past your arms now, a steady hush that seems to speak to your skin. It carries warmth and stillness, like a story being told without words. A story of how it's okay to stop, how it's safe to rest. Inhale, hold, exhale. You imagine the breeze circling your chest, gentle and wise, sensing every place that might still hold tension. With each pass, it encourages you to release, to soften even more. Bring awareness to your spine again, from the base near your hips, all the way to the back of your neck. Let each vertebra feel supported. Feel how the earth holds your lower back, how the tree behind you supports your middle, and how your head gently rests at just the right angle. Your neck relaxes further. Your head becomes a little heavier, like it's melting into the moss beneath it. The muscles in your scalp release. Your ears seem to tune only to the sounds of the night wind. And in the quiet between the rustles and hushes, there is a silence that speaks louder than anything else. A silence that says, you're home, you're enough. You can let go now. You breathe in, slowly, completely, hold, and breathe out, feeling like you're sinking 1 inch deeper into stillness. Let your thoughts float now, like wisps of air rising through tall trees. You don't need to follow them. Just let them come and let them go, carried by the same breeze that moves the leaves above you. You remember something, perhaps not clearly, but deeply. A time you felt safe. A place where the world was simple. A moment that held you gently. The breeze carries that feeling to you again, and your whole body responds. Let your shoulders fall even further, as if each muscle has finally remembered how to rest. Let your chest soften, the breath so natural now that you barely notice it. Inhale, hold for just a heartbeat. Exhale with full release. The breeze moves like a painter now, brushing across your arms, your legs, your face, painting you in comfort. Each pass over your body feels like an invitation to sleep, not to escape, but to return. You let your awareness drop even lower to your belly, soft and rising gently with each breath. Let it be easy. Let it move freely. You are not controlling anything now. Your body knows exactly what to do. You begin to feel your edges blur a little, as if you're not separate from the earth or the tree or the wind, but made from the same quiet material, the same hush, the same peace. You breathe in again, and exhale like the branches above you sighing into the night. There's a sound now, the gentle rustle of a squirrel settling into its nest, or a bird ruffling feathers in sleep. You hear these things, and you know everything in this forest. Peace, finding its own peace. You are not alone in your stillness. Everything is resting. Everything is breathing. Everything is slowing down. Let your knees go loose. Let your thighs sink. Let your hips drop into the moss just a little more. And let your breath continue its quiet rhythm. In, hold, out. You imagine now that the wind has a color, a soft golden hue, like twilight made into mist. It moves gently around your body, illuminating your skin, warming you from the outside in. You let it flow through you, like sunlight caught in a breeze. This is not just air. This is peace in motion. Let your fingers twitch gently and then become still. Let your mouth curl into the barest hint of a smile. You're not doing anything. You're allowing the wind carries memories and comfort and rest. And you are ready to drift with it. Above you, the sky continues to soften. What was once a warm glow of fading day is now deepening into a rich tapestry of twilight. Violets, indigos, and dusky blues stretch between the treetops. The light no longer shines, it lingers. It hums gently across the horizon, holding space between day and night. You inhale this quiet transition. Let the breath fill your chest like a wave of dusk light. Hold it softly and exhale as though the wind itself is leaving your lungs. With your body fully resting, your senses heighten in the most delicate way. You notice the hues above, even through closed lids. How the fading gold threads through dark branches. How the last of the light kisses the leaves in brief farewell. You don't need to open your eyes to see it. You can feel color now. You can feel twilight. Let your arms relax even more deeply at your sides. Let the moss beneath you cradle each curve and corner. You are not separate from this forest, you are folded into it. Each breath becomes a brushstroke across the sky. Inhale, your chest lifts with violet light. Hold gently. Let it warm the space around your heart. Exhale and feel gold spill out around you, soft and slow. You remember a time, maybe real, maybe imagined, where you laid in tall grass, watching the sky darken like a story unfolding. You remember how the world seemed to exhale as the stars began to gather. You feel that same quiet now. Bring awareness to your legs again, from your thighs, down your knees, to your calves. Allow them to feel warm, relaxed, perfectly still. Your feet feel heavy now, tired, but grounded, anchored, safe, as if the roots of nearby trees have reached out to hold you gently where you lie. Inhale deeply. Let the breath travel all the way down to your toes. Exhale. Feel every part of you surrender just a little more. A gentle breeze moves through the canopy above. The leaves shimmer in response, not loud, but tender, like someone whispering a lullaby only the forest understands. Above you, the sky changes still. The indigo deepens. A few stars begin to blink open, tentative and far. The moon, not yet risen, waits just below the edge of the world, breathing. With you, you let yourself sink further into the earth. Your breath is the only thing that moves, and even that now feels like a tide-soft, rhythmic, eternal dot. With each breath, a part of your body softens. Your forehead smooths. Your cheeks grow heavy. Your jaw releases completely. Let it stay slightly open if it wants to. No effort, no holding. Feel how light your face becomes, as if the dusk itself is brushing over your skin, cooling any leftover thought or strain. You are surrounded now, just by trees and moss, but by the quiet presence of twilight itself. The forest is no longer just scenery. It is a living cradle. A sanctuary woven from wind and root and sky. Your ears pick up fewer sounds, now not because they've dulled, but because the world has hushed. The forest is falling asleep with you. A bird calls softly from somewhere, far off, one note, then silence. Even the birds are done singing. Inhale. Feel the forest exhale with you. Exhale, and let your awareness melt like candlelight in the dusk. The colors above you shift one last time. Dusky blues merging into charcoal and slate. Soft outlines of clouds floating like forgotten dreams. Your mind drifts, not with urgency, but like a leaf riding a lazy current of air. Images rise and fall, bits of memory, threads of imagination, all held gently in the hammock of your breath. You don't need to hold on. Let them drift. Let everything drift. The forest has fully changed around you now. It no longer glows, it shimmers. The shadows are long and kind. The night is near, but there's no rush. You feel it approaching the way a blanket approaches the body, slow, comforting, inevitable. Inhale the last hues of twilight. Hold them in the space behind your ribs. Exhale and feel them dissolve, put into your bloodstream. You are part of this moment, this dusk, this breeze. Nothing is required of you now, not even sleep. Just being is enough, just resting. And so you do, in silence, in softness, in peace. The hush deepens now. The twilight sky above you has faded almost completely into night, and in its place, the forest's nocturnal symphony begins. The sound is not loud, it is soft, subtle, and ancient. A gentle orchestra of leaves rustling like silk against silk. The rhythmic chorus of crickets far and near. The low hum of night insects awakening in scattered waves. Breathe in. Let the sound wash over you like a lullaby made of air and earth. Hold it softly, then breathe out, releasing the last remnants of the day. Each note you hear the whisper of the leaves, the chirr of the crickets, like a hand smoothing your thoughts, inviting you deeper into rest. You notice how your body responds. Your chest moves slowly, calmly. Your arms lie heavy, undisturbed. Your neck is loose and weightless, as though the earth below is carrying you effortlessly. Let your jaw soften once more. Unclench the tiny muscles beneath your tongue. Allow your breath to flow with ease. No shaping, no forcing, just rising and falling with the rhythm of the forest. The wind stirs gently through the trees again, playful but never sharp. It brushes across your skin, not like coldness, but like memory, like something familiar and safe. Inhale, feel the wind enter with your breath, cooling, cleansing, comforting. Exhale, let it take away anything heavy, thoughts, tension, or noise that doesn't belong here. And as you breathe, notice how the sounds of the forest begin to slow, not in tempo, but in how you perceive them. They stretch, they soften. Each note of nature feels farther apart, more dreamlike, more gentle. Your body, too, feels like it's moving slower, like you've dropped into a deeper pool of rest beneath the surface of the world. You might sense now a kind of merging by your breath and the breeze, your pulse and the chirp of insects, your stillness and the stillness of the trees. Let your attention drift now to your back. Feel the weight of your spine supported completely. Each vertebra rests like a smooth stone on soft moss. Feel your shoulder blades settle, your lower back release. Your tailbone sinks a little deeper into the cushion of forest floor with each breath. Your back grows warmer, held, cradled, safe. Imagine now that you're hearing not just the forest sounds, but their echoes, as if they're reverberating not only through the trees, but also through the spaces inside you, inside your chest. The wind whispers. In your limbs, the crickets hum. Everything outside of you mirrors what's within. Everything within mirrors what's around you. There's no division anymore. You are not simply in the forest. You are the forest. Breathe in. Imagine your breath drawing up from the roots below. Exhale, and picture it drifting upward through the branches above. You are part of this living rhythm. And in this rhythm, there is only rest, only peace. Your legs feel deeply still now, from your thighs down to your knees, your calves, your ankles, and your feet. Every part of your lower body has entered a state of deep calm. No effort remains there, no energy spent. Your arms, too, are weightless, from shoulders to elbows, wrists to fingers. They are not even resting, they are simply being. Even your hands, those instruments of movement and creation, are quiet now. Fingers curled loosely, gently, like leaves folding inward in the evening air. Breathe in once more, this time noticing how even your breath is quieter now. Smaller, slower, like a candle flame flickering in a windless room. Exhale with the softest sigh, almost silent, almost still. The forest accepts it all. Your body, your presence, your rest. Somewhere, a small creature rustles through the brush, but it doesn't alarm you, it comforts you. You are not alone here. Everything that lives here belongs here, and tonight that includes you. Feel the truth of that in your bones, not as a thought, but as a knowing. You belong, you are safe, you are allowed to rest. Let your mind drift once again, not to stories or tasks or names, but to images. A leaf spiraling slowly down from a high branch. A pool of moonlight spreading across still water. A tree stretching quietly into the night sky, unmoving and strong. There is no need to chase sleep now. It's already moving toward you, like fog through trees, like shadows across stones. You don't have to do anything. You are already doing everything your body needs. You are breathing, you are being. And now, as the night deepens, let yourself follow the rhythm of this place, the lullaby of wind and leaves, the whisper of air through branches, the soft silence between the notes. You are home. You are home, not in a place made of walls or names or maps, but in something older, something deeper. The soft moss beneath you no longer feels like a surface you're lying on. It feels like part of you. The weight of your body has dissolved. Pour into the forest floor, and now you are not simply resting in the earth. You are the earth. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel it rise up from below, like the slow warmth of soil after a summer rain. Hold it for a moment, then exhale softly, letting every bit of tension return to the roots beneath you. There is no separation now. Your back is the bark of a quiet tree. Your arms stretch out like branches, unmoving, peaceful. Your legs are buried beneath soft layers of leaves, grounded and still. And your heart, your gentle, steady heart, beats like the rhythm of wind, touching the tops of distant pines. Let yourself feel this stillness, this grounded, anchored, sacred stillness. It doesn't demand anything of you. It simply holds you gently, like soft earth cradling fallen leaves. You can sense the forest around you, not with your eyes, but with something more subtle. The shape of the trees, the cool, dry air of night, the slight rustle of a small animal moving in the underbrush, its presence as gentle as a memory. Breathe in, feel the forest breathe with you. Exhale, and feel yourself sink even further into this quiet union with the earth. Let your awareness drift now to your chest, to the rise and fall, the ease and flow. No effort, no forcing, just the rhythm of life moving through you, as naturally as wind gliding through branches. Allow your chest to soften. Let your ribs expand gently with each inhale. Then relax completely as you breathe out. Now bring your attention to your neck. Notice if there's any last bit of tightness or holding there. And if there is, breathe into it. Give it permission to soften. There's no need to lift your head, no need to support anything at all. Everything is supported for you. Even your thoughts have begun to slow. Like fallen leaves drifting in a gentle current. They rise and fall, then disappear. You no longer need to think about the day. The forest holds all your yesterdays now. You no longer need to wonder about tomorrow. The trees stand in both time and timelessness, and here, in this breath, there is only now. Feel your face, not with your fingers, but with your awareness. Feel your forehead, your cheeks, your eyes, your lips. Let your eyebrows release. Let your eyelids grow heavy, not from fatigue, but from ease. Let your mouth part slightly. Feel the small muscles around your jaw release, and the whole shape of your face soften into stillness. You're not holding any expressions anymore, not even a smile. You're simply at rest. Now imagine, just for a moment, that you are not lying on the forest floor, but within it, your body, safe and warm, suspended in layers of soil and moss and earth. Above you, trees rise toward sky below you. Roots stretch deep into cool darkness. You are held from all sides, wrapped in Earth's slow embrace. And in that stillness, you begin to feel your own energy settle. The currents inside you, nerves, thoughts, breaths quiet into harmony. You are no longer the doer. You are the dreamed. You are the hush between the wind, the space between the trees. Breathe in and feel the quiet power of being. Breathe out and let your entire body become part of the world that is already resting. There is no need to resist sleep. There is no need to reach for it either. It's here. It's been here. Sleep doesn't come from effort. It comes from release, from safety, from surrender. And in this forest, under this sky, upon this moss, with wind in the trees and roots beneath your spine, you have already surrendered. You are already sleeping, just with your eyes still closed. You are no longer only a person. You are a piece of night, a quiet part of the world, a living breath in the lungs of the forest. Let that truth lull you deeper, deeper into stillness, deeper into softness, deeper into dreams. One more slow breath in. Hold it with the gentleness of twilight, and breathe out, letting your body settle further, falling not down, but inward, into yourself, into earth, into rest. There is no edge to you now, no clear line between your skin and the forest's air. You are woven into this place, and it into you. Sleep is not something you're approaching. Sleep is something you've become. Drift now, not just downward, but outward into air, into breath, into breeze. You no longer need to imagine yourself as something still or rooted. You've already melted into the moss, the earth, the forest floor. Now you begin to drift light as the wind itself, Breathe in gently. Feel the air pass through your chest like a current gliding through open branches. Hold it for a heartbeat. Then exhale slowly. And as you do, let yourself lift. Weightless. You are air now. Not bound by form or bone or even thought. Just soft awareness, drifting gently in the wind that moves through the trees. Let your mind follow this breeze. It slips past bark, brushing gently against tall trunks. It flutters through fresh leaves, whispering to their edges with silken fingertips. It weaves itself between branches, dancing effortlessly from one limb to the next. Not rushing, never rushing, just flowing, gliding, being. This wind carries no burden. It doesn't ask where it's going. It simply moves, and you move with it. Breathe in and feel the way your energy expands, spacious and light. Breathe out and let yourself float farther from the edges of thought, deeper into dream. The forest beneath you becomes a blurred painting of shadows and moonlight. You drift slowly above it, not far, just enough to feel free. The coolness of evening touches your presence gently, like a soft cloth brushing your skin. There's no chill, no discomfort, just freshness. Crisp, clean air that carries the scent of pine, of soil, of rain that fell hours ago, and all around you. The trees are whispering. It's not language. It's older than words. It's the soft conversation of rustling leaves, swaying branches, creaking trunks. And you understand it perfectly. They tell you to rest, to let go, to be nothing and everything, to let your being expand, like wind caught in a gentle updraft. Now, bring your awareness to your limbs, or what used to be your limbs. Notice how your arms no longer feel like arms, but like currents of warm air moving outward, weightless, effortless. Your legs, too, are no longer heavy or bound. They trail like ribbons of wind, swirling in slow spirals behind you. Your whole term is loose now, undefined, peacefully scattered through the evening sky. And yet, you feel whole, perfectly whole, because there is no tension holding you together. No identity to maintain, no boundaries to uphold. You are simply presence, soft, peaceful, expansive. Breathe in again, noticing how wide your breath has become. It's not just lungs, it's the whole of you. The inhale travels across fields of leaves and branches. The exhale pours into the forest's breath, like a lullaby shared with the trees. You are in rhythm now, with the breeze, with the earth, with something older than memory. Below you, the moss glows faintly in moonlight. The stream nearby murmurs a secret song, water tracing stone in endless repetition. You drift over it all, effortless and unseen, a quiet dream carried by dusk. There's a peace in this drifting, freedom not from movement, but from direction. You don't need to go anywhere. You are allowed to float, to be guided. The breeze knows the way. It always has. And as it moves, so do you. Sometimes through pine, sometimes through low oak branches, sometimes over patches of golden fern, or above wildflowers folded tight for the night. Your breath and the breeze, they are the same now. Each inhale is a lifting, each exhale a settling. Your mind may still think occasionally, a flicker of image, a flicker of word, but it's like seeing ripples in water you're no longer touching. You've let go of needing to think. You've let go of needing to feel, and yet you feel everything, all of it gentle, all of it soft. Drift a little further, over the tips of the tallest branches. Let yourself imagine what the stars might look like from just above the canopy. The sky is deepening, a rich navy, kissed by the final ember of twilight. One by one, stars begin to appear, not brilliant or sharp, but soft, like pinpricks of candlelight behind gauze. You float beneath them now, not looking at the stars, but moving with them. Their ancient stillness surrounds you. Their glow touches the edges of your presence, lighting you up from the outside in. You are not separate from this sky. You are not a visitor here. You are the wind that belongs among stars, and you are safe. Let that truth settle deep inside you. You are safe. There is nothing you must protect, nothing you must resist, no thoughts to wrestle with, no questions to answer. Only breath, only drift, only peace. Let your next exhale be the softest yet, like a breeze fading into silence, like a thought that never needed to be spoken. You are suspended in night's hush, free, floating, whole. Above you now, the sky stretches wider, deeper, darker, a velvet canvas painted in soft twilight blue, and scattered across its stars. Not flashing, not sharp, but quiet and kind. Their light is gentle, more like a memory than a glare, more like something you've always known was there, even before your eyes could see. Breathe in and let your heart open to the stillness above. Hold that breath like it's filled with starlight. Then exhale softly and feel the edges of your awareness blur even further. The forest beneath continues to rest. Branches barely stir. Even the breeze seems too quiet now, as if listening with you to something deeper. There is no noise, only whispers, soft rustles, distant crickets, a slow rustling hush. All of it folds into the silence of the night sky, and the stars, they begin to speak, not in words, but in warmth. They whisper with their presence, filling your senses with a dreamy hush, like lullabies, sung in a forgotten tongue, like stories you knew before you were born. You don't have to understand, just receive. Let the light settle into your skin. Let it soften your thoughts. Let it slow your breath even more. Breathe in a little deeper now. Notice how full and smooth that breath feels, and breathe out longer than before, as if your breath itself is melting into space. Up above, the stars shimmer. You imagine them leaning gently toward you, not distant, but close, close enough to touch your dreams, close enough to cradle your tired thoughts. You remember now the wind brought you here, through branches and breeze, over moss and memory. until you arrived in this quiet cradle of sky and stillness. There is nothing you need to hold onto, not even yourself. Let go now. Let even the shape of your body fade. You are breath. You are air. You are drifting. And in this drifting, you become light. Starlight. As if your being, your whole self, begins to glow with the soft pulse of distant suns. Not bright, but warm, tender, dreamlike. The stars see you, and they offer you comfort, not just in light, but in rhythm. A slow, steady rhythm. Each one flickers and waits, then flickers again. It's almost as if they're breathing too. Inhale. Feel the stars pulse softly. Exhale. Feel your whole self mirror that same rhythm. Breathing with the night. Breathing with the universe. Somewhere within this stillness, a star hums a note so low and sweet it feels like it belongs inside your chest. It's not music, it's deeper than that. It's vibration, it's calm. You float toward that tone, drawn not by movement, but by resonance. Like being called home by something that remembers you. And now, as you hover among the branches of twilight and the threads of night, you find yourself suspended in perfect stillness. Not stuck, not held, just perfectly balanced between breath and dream. The stars above are no longer strangers. They feel like quiet friends, sitting nearby, watching over you with gentle attention, glowing just for you. And the wind, the one you were riding, it now circles gently around you, not moving forward anymore, just cradling you in a slow spiral of air and comfort. You've arrived somewhere, not a place on a map, but a feeling, a resting point in the sky, somewhere between night and dream, between sky and self. And in this space, time forgets to move, thoughts forget to think. Even your breath feels like it's being breathed for you by the trees, by the stars, by the hush of the world. Your eyelids may flutter now, even though you've already left waking behind. Your mind may wander, but gently, like a single leaf floating on a still pond. You're not following a path anymore. You are simply here, bathed in the glow of 1,000 soft stars, wrapped in a blanket of hush, cradled by invisible arms that hold no weight, but all the comfort you need. Breathe again, and let the quiet deepen. Let your limbs relax further, even if you're not sure where they are anymore. Let your chest soften. Let your neck feel loose. Let your jaw fall open just a little. There's no need for words, no need to plan, no need to think. You are being held by sky, by wind, by sleep. And as the stars continue to whisper, your breath fades with them, slower, smoother, softer, like a breeze becoming still, like a lullaby trailing off into silence. You are not separate from any of this. You are the sky now. You are the hush. You are the whisper. You have become everything that was ever meant to comfort you. Rest here, just a little longer, or maybe forever. Night has now fully arrived. The last colors of dusk have faded. Soft rose, gentle gold, warm lavenderal, dissolving into the deep indigo of night. The trees stand tall in silhouette, no longer details, just shapes, guardians of your rest. Breathe in slowly. Feel how different the air is now. Cooler, quieter, softer, and exhale, as if releasing the last edge of wakefulness from your chest. Let it fall away like a silk scarf slipping through your fingers. The wind has calmed to a whisper, its earlier voice now a soft hush, like a lullaby sung from the heart of the forest itself, all around you. The world has curled into itself. Creatures have found their nests. The ground has cooled. The stars have found their rhythm. And you are perfectly held in this stillness. You are no longer resting on the moss. You are the moss. You are the earth beneath. And you feel cradled in something deeper than comfort. You feel belonged. Take a slow breath now. Let it move through you like moonlight through water. Let it touch every cell, every space. And as you breathe out, imagine your whole being sinking downward, not from heaviness, but from surrender. Your spine lets go. Your shoulders melt further. Your hands grow weightless. Your legs, soft and formless now, drift into the warm earth. There's no need to remember what you were. There's no need to return to anything. Here, you are simply a part of the night. The sky above feels infinite, but not in a way that overwhelms. It feels infinite in the way a lullaby has no end, just a long, gentle drift into peace. A single leaf floats down from the branches above. You hear nothing as it falls only, the silence it moves through. It lands on your chest, and in that moment, you imagine your heart sinking with its stillness. No rush, no beat, just rest. You are being held now, not by hands, but by the very drape of night dot. Everything is curved toward sleep. The trees bend into slumber. The wind rocks dreams gently through the leaves, and the stars keep watch, each one a flicker of reassurance. Nothing will ask for your attention now. Nothing pulls at your thoughts. No voices, no tasks, no noise. Breathe in again, as if the entire forest breathes with you, and breathe out, as if you are dissolving back into the air. Somewhere in the distance, an owl calls low, slow, steady. It does not wake you, it blesses you, marks the deepening of the night, confirms your place within it. You feel your body soften further. If you were to reach for your limbs now, you wouldn't find edges. You would only feel warmth and quiet and stillness. Let even your thoughts rest now. They've traveled so far with you, along winding paths, through the hush of branches, into wind and stars and moss. Now they deserve to sleep. Let each thought be like a feather on a pond, drifting once, then still, then gone. There is no story to finish, no goal to complete, only this, the warm hum of night, the quiet rise and fall of your breath, the deep comfort of being held by something ancient and loving. Imagine now that the trees around you are leaning inward, not to enclose, but to embrace. Their branches form a soft circle overhead, a gentle canopy of safety, and high above, the stars are blinking slower now. as if they, too, are drifting into a kind of sleep. You don't need their light anymore. You carry your own glow within, a warmth in your chest, a softness behind your eyes, a peace that touches every corner of your being. This is the embrace of night. This is the sacred hush that only sleep knows. And here, within it, you are home. Let breath move once more, gentle, low, and easy. Feel it rise like mist. Feel it fall like petals. Feel it carry you, Dot. There is nothing you need to hold, nothing to remember, nothing to become. You are already everything. You are breath. You are wind. You are stillness. You are sleep. Let the trees whisper one last lullaby. Let the moss keep you warm. Let the stars shine just a little longer, not for guidance, but for comfort. You are safe. You are whole. You are deeply, peacefully asleep. The hush of night continues, but now it feels deeper. Even the stars seem to hum more slowly, their distant lights softer and gentler like glowing embers in the hearth of the sky. You lie motionless, yet aware of a soft rhythm flowing within and around you. It's not movement exactly, it's presence, like being carried gently on a tide that asks for nothing. Breathe in, feel that tide rise with your breath, and exhale. Let it roll back into the vast quiet. All you need now is this breath. No thoughts, no images, just the breath's soft, rhythmic, unhurried dot. It has become your only task, and even that isn't really a task. It just happens, a cycle of rest, a wave of surrender. Now feel your face, your brow smooth and open, your eyes completely at ease behind closed lids, your jaw loose, as if it's slowly melting into the moss beneath you. Feel your throat, light, cool, free of tension, and down through your chest, where your heart rests quietly, no longer racing, but pulsing gently in time with the wind outside, and your belly soft, warm, rising slightly with each inhale, falling with each exhale, like the breath of the forest itself. Let yourself stay here for a moment, completely still, watching the breath from the inside, as if it were a candle flame glowing behind your ribs. Inhale again, deeply now, as though you're sipping the cool night air. Hold, then exhale slowly, letting every muscle in your body sink just a little further. There's no more need to look outward. There's only this breath, this stillness, this perfect cradle of rest, and all around you. The forest continues its quiet vigil. The wind is lighter now, just a trace, brushing the tips of the tallest trees, curling through the branches, rustling. A few leaves that sound almost like a lullaby. You imagine that each breath you take is part of this wind, as if your inhale gathers the sky, and your exhale drifts outward to join the moving air. In this way, you and the forest are no longer separate. You're not a guest here. You're not an observer. You are the hush between branches. You are the quiet curve of the moss. You are the wind. And it feels so natural, so deeply right, to let everything else fall away. Your thoughts are distant now, like smoke rising beyond the trees. You don't need to catch them. You don't need to follow. Let them pass. Let them go. Let yourself stay here. The ground beneath you is warm and steady. The air is soft against your skin, and the only rhythm you carry is your breath. Inhale, as if you're gathering sleep from the stars themselves. Hold, feel the weightless stillness. Exhale, let go completely. There's nothing more you need to understand, no story to finish, no task to prepare for. This is the end of effort, the beginning of surrender. You've become something more quiet than thought, more subtle than sound, more eternal than time. And in this moment, with your body at rest, your breath a breeze, and your thoughts faded to nothing, you are ready. Sleep is no longer a place you approach. It's a space you now exist within. It surrounds you. It holds you. It welcomes you in completely. You feel it in your limbs, so relaxed they've lost all sense of shape. You feel it in your spine, curved into comfort, as if the earth has molded itself perfectly to your rest. You feel it in your chest, where your breath flows like silk, effortless, free, and above. The stars continue their gentle pulse, not asking for attention, but offering presence, a soft companionship in the night. One last inhale now. Let it fill your lungs, like the breeze fills the forest canopy. And exhale, long and deep and final, not final as an end, but final like a key, turned gently in a lock, securing the door of your mind for the night. Here, you are complete, held in darkness, warmed by the earth, carried by the breath, blessed by wind. Let that feeling expand, until even the idea of yourself becomes weightless. There is no you left to guide, only the wind, only the sleep, only the quiet. Sleep is close, no so close, it barely needs an invitation. You're floating on the edge of dreams, swaying gently in the night like a leaf held in the wind. There's no urgency anymore. No direction to go, no question to answer. You are fully here and fully free. Inhale softly. Feel the air enter your body like moonlight slipping between the branches. And exhale. Let your entire being sigh into the quiet earth beneath you. The forest is completely dark now, not in a frightening way, but in a soft, velvety kind of way. A darkness that comforts, that covers you like a blanket, that says, sleep now. I'm here, you're safe. Even the wind has changed. It no longer moves with intentions. It simply exists, a living hush, brushing through the trees and across your resting form. A motherly presence stroking your skin. You sense your body, but only faintly. The lines that once defined you have blurred. Fingers feel like feathers. Your spine has become silk. Even your breath is almost transparent now. And still you inhale, gently, patiently, and exhale, releasing even the last trace of waking. Thought don't let go of everything now. Let go of the idea of time. Let go of the desire to stay awake. Let go of language, of memory, of planning. You are not a thinker. You are not a doer. You are simply here, breathing, being, belonging, and above you, high in the sky, the stars continue their long, slow turning. You don't need to watch them. You feel their light inside your bones, calm and ancient. Each star is like a tiny doorway into a dream, and as you lie still beneath them, they open, one by one, inviting you to pass through. A breeze stirs again, not strong, just a whisper. It flows across your forehead, past your cheeks, down your arms, and into the ground below. You feel the wind curling inside your breath. You feel it nestling in the space between your ribs. You feel it wrap around your heart like a lullaby made of air. And you know without words, without proof, that you are loved, not by someone, not by a voice or a name, but by the world itself, by the forest, by the wind, by the sky. And it is enough. Your body has become completely weightless now, as if you're no longer lying on the ground, but drifting in some slow-moving river of sleep. The last of your muscles have gone quiet. Your eyes have softened so deeply, it feels like they've merged with the night. Your heartbeat is steady, but slow, like the ticking of an ancient clock in a forgotten house. You are calm. You are whole. You are safe. Let the breath come again. And this time, imagine it is not even yours, but the forest's breath, passing through you gently, like a current through reeds. You don't need to control it. You don't need to guide it, just witness it. Inhale, light and slow. Exhale, slower still. Let the rhythm carry you. Let the darkness hold you. Let the hush cradle you like soft hands. You're no longer in the forest. You're no longer under the tree. You're no longer watching the stars. You are the sleep. You are the wind. You are the night. You are dissolving into silence, not losing you self, but becoming something simpler, something deeper, and it is beautiful. Now, there is truly nothing left to do. No more places to go. No more thoughts to untangle. Just this moment, soft, suspended, silent. Let your breath fade into the quiet. No need to follow it anymore. Let it move like mist across a still lake. Gentle, smooth, effortless. You've walked the forest. You've listened to the wind. You've felt the earth cradle your body in peace. And now, all around you, the night stretches wide and deep, endless as the ocean, warm as the inside of a dream. Even your name begins to loosen its hold. Even your story no longer needs retelling. You are not a list of thoughts or roles. You are presence itself, pure, glowing. Free. Let sleep take you the rest of the way now. Let it wrap you in threads of starlight and breath. Let your mind unravel like a ribbon on the breeze. There's no more trying, no more next. Only the soft rhythm of peace, moving gently through your chest. Your body is so still, so safe, and your spirit is floating, not away, but inward toward the sweetest silence. You are home. You are whole. You are ready to drift deeper and deeper into rest. There's nothing else to do now. Just drift deeper into rest. deeper into stillness, deeper into the dream. Sleep well, dear one. You are so loved, so held, so free.